What's up, YouTube? And I'm back with another video. Finally. I just want to give a shout out to Meech for giving me the inspiration to get up off my ass and record this damn YouTube video. Now let's roll this intro. Go ahead.
Wouldn't hurt me, would you, sweetheart?
Y'all, today I am back with another video. Y'all, it has been at least 3, 2, something like that since I recorded my last video. Hold on, let's see. Y'all, I haven't recorded a video in 2 months. I have not recorded a YouTube video in 2 months. Y'all, within them 2 months, I've been going through a lot of hell. I've been stressed. Y'all, I've been, like, my stomach been hurting. I've been going through problems. I've been having problems with my body. But y'all, this is not the video for that. I'm feeling good. I got up at the bed. I said, you know what? I was watching my friend last night. He was doing like a little cooking video, a little vlog or whatever. He did like a little story time 2 days ago. So I was watching his videos last night. I was like, I think I got a good story time to tell. Today's story time, I'm going to be telling y'all about the first time that I bottomed. But the thing about it is, I just had turned 18, and the man that taught me was 30 years old.
Freaked out ass bitch.
If you are a heterosexual man, this video is not for you unless you're curious. So with that being said, if you are a heterosexual man and you continue to watch this video and don't click off of this video, that says a lot. But your secret is always safe for me. Always safe for me. So y'all, about 2 years ago, y'all did roll me like a little blunt or whatever. Like, this is my last wood, by the way. It is small, or whatever the case may be, but this is my last wood. So I was like, you know what, why not? I got one more wood. You know what I'm saying? I've been off the channel for a little bit. I've been gone for a little minute. You know what I'm saying? Why not come back and come back the way that I normally do shit? Which is record and smoke. 2 years ago, I just had turned 18. I was living in my mama's house or whatever. And you know what I'm saying? Like, I was just horny. I'm gonna just keep it real. I was horny one day. So my friend ended up telling me about this app, or about these apps. So I ended up calling her phone or whatever, saying, hey, how do you get these dudes? Whatever, She gave me the apps. Long story short, downloaded them, made my profile on every app that I thought that was good, made my accounts, boom, started searching. So I got on this app one day. It was a Friday night. And mind you, I connected with this dude, right? We're gonna give him a nickname. We're gonna call him Chris. We just gonna call him Chris. So I connected with Chris on this app. And we was basically like chopping it up, just trying to see, like, trading pictures, you know what I'm saying? Just see what each other look like, try to feel each other vibe or whatever. Just to see if we was gonna link up or not, or if we wanted to link up or not with each other. Just to see if we was attracted to each other, you know what I'm saying? So we ended up liking what we saw. I liked what I saw, he liked what he saw. So we just started asking each other questions and shit. He was like, oh, how are you? Where you from? This and that. What you like to do? What are you into? You like guys or girls more? Like, we just having a normal conversation. So he asking me questions, I'm asking him questions. Type shit. We ended up meeting one day. We ended up meeting the same day. We ended up meeting. And we was kind of like feeling the vibe. We didn't do nothing that first day. But we was kind of like getting the vibe with each other, just trying to get used to each other, make sure everything that we talked about, like my age and everything, because he asked me for my ID. He wanted to make sure that I was of age, because he didn't want to get no charges or nothing, because I just had turned 18. He was asking me questions, just trying to make sure, You know how, y'all know how that is. If you've been on apps, I'm not going to say the apps, but you know apps. Y'all know what the fuck going on. Y'all know what's going on.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Anyway, so we ended up vibing out, you know what I'm saying? Woo, 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 da 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 da, boom, boom, boom. So every week, cause he lived an hour away from me, mind you. I was living at my mama's house. He lived an hour away from me. So every week he'll come down every Friday or Saturday, depending on how he feel, or depending on what the situation was, type shit. He'll come down every Friday or every weekend to come see me. Right? Right. So he ended up pulling up or whatever. He texted me, oh, I'm gonna leave at such and such time, giving me the ETA when he was gonna pull up, this and that. So I ended up getting ready to whoop the whoop. He coming down or whatever. He's telling me, oh, I'm gonna be here in 5 minutes. I'm gonna be pulling up in 5 minutes. I'm like, all right, bet, cool. So around this time, like I said, we've been texting a month prior before this, right? We've been texting a month prior before this. So I've already been like getting comfortable around him to the point where like I can talk to him about certain stuff and I can smoke around him and everything like that. So I ended up going outside. He telling me he's outside. I ended up getting in the car, going outside, getting in the car. This man was 30 years old. He had locks. He was a DL man, of course. He was a DL man. A good job, you know what I'm saying? Like he was very discreet, you know what I'm saying? Like he had like a dad body, but he had no kids though. He did have a wife, but he didn't have no kids. He had like a dad body or whatever, arms, muscle, like just fine as hell. Driving a good SUV, you know what I'm saying? A big ass SUV type shit. Money good job, all that shit, you know what I'm saying? So he was that type of nigga. Me, I was 18, you know what I'm saying? I'm still young, I'm 20 now, so this was like 2 years ago. 18, just getting into not getting into dudes, but getting into how to like connect with other people, connect with other DL, or connect with other gay niggas or whatever the fuck, however y'all want to call it, whatever. So we ended up going behind there because he was like, hey, where you want to go, this and that? Because at first we were just chilling. We really wasn't like doing nothing sexual. We was just vibing each other out. So he was like, well, I don't know where we gonna do this, and that, whoop, whoop, whoop. So I'm just like, you know what? Just go across the street, go on a little pathway, and just park in the parking lot right there. So we ended up parking right there, whatever. I ended up getting out my little weed bag or whatever, rolled me the fattest wood I could, cause I'm just like, I ain't never tried this before. I don't know how this gonna feel. He was talking about doing a lot to me. He was talking about eating my He was talking about like me. He was talking about like turning me out, putting me in different positions. Like, this is a grown man. Like, this man is grown. This man is 30 years old at the time. He 30 years old. And I'm 18, just now turning 18. Ended up smoking whoop, 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 or whatever, getting high. He cut on the music or whatever. Just set the tone, Sorry, y'all, this weed is good as fuck. And I'm getting high. I ended up looking at him. I'm high as hell. Like, I'm just high than motherfucker. Just high out my body. I looked at him in his face. He looked at me. His sexy ass. I'm talking about grown ass man. And one thing about me, I always, like, ever since I experienced that shit with him, type of shit, I've always liked my niggas older than me. Like, always. I don't really want to deal with no nigga around my age or like younger than me. I don't want to deal with somebody that got experience. You heard me? Experience. So I ended up looking at him, he looking at me, we ended up kissing. Right off the bat, just kissing. Like, we've been talking, we've been texting, we've been feeling each other, we've been like, so why not? I leaned in and I gave him a kiss. And he kissed me back. So we ended up. Didn't nobody tell you to interrupt my damn video. Chill out. Anyway, we ended up kissing, whoop, whoop, whoop. And then we ended up taking each other's clothes off in the front seat. He ended up taking my shirt off. And I ended up taking my pants off, my underwear off, all that shit. Like, he ended up taking his shirt off, pulling his pants down. Mind you, I took everything off. He just took his shirt off. I'm talking about pics, Mug, I'm talking about just sexy as hell. Dreads, all that shit, just fine. A fine 30-year-old, like fine. Grown ass man, fine. Money good, look good, smell good, taste good.
Oh my God. I get it.
So he ended up pulling his pants down. I ended up going down or whatever. This wasn't my first time giving head, so you know what I'm saying? I'm already going down, giving him the work, going crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, he ended up moaning, screaming. Well, not moaning and screaming, but like groaning and shit, telling me to keep going, you know what you doing, all of that. Every time he talked, it got sloppier and sloppier.
He's freaked out ass bitch.
Shit. I was high, turned on already. I didn't get no fuck, so every time he said something, my mouth just got wetter and wetter and wetter. We hop in the back seat or whatever. Music still playing. Vibe still going. Vibe still good. Whoop, 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 da, 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 da. Ended up getting in the back seat. We started kissing again. He ended up spreading his leg, opening his legs, telling me to give him some more head. So I ended up giving him some more head type shit. Then before you know it, we in that bitch making love. Like, I'm talking about that man choking me. Like, I don't know. Mind you, he got a whole wife at home. So I don't even know if he doing this to his damn wife, but the way he doing me, shit, she a lucky ass woman. So, shit, end up making love, all of that, whoop, whoop, whoop. Then he ended up aggressively turning my ass around. I'm talking about turning my ass around so damn quick, so damn fast. And I'm telling you, the first thing that he did, y'all, hold on, let me hit the blunt for this. First thing that he did was he spread my cheeks, right? I'm talking about spread them bitches far apart. Spread them cheeks. He said, and he said,
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man? He's freaked out ass bitch.
He said, like, at least about three times before he ended up lifting. He kind of like lifted me, right? Mind you, he spread my cheeks from like the bottom of my leg, so he like spread my cheek like that from the bottom of my leg, right? I'm talking about spreading them bitches wide. Ended up spitting on my shit 3 times, lifted me up a little bit, and he just started eating my shit.
That's enough internet for me today. I am going to wash myself with holy water to get rid of all the stupidity I saw today.
When I tell you I fell in love with that shit, like that was my first time ever getting my butt ate, y'all. Like, that shit feels so motherfucking good. Like, I just said, yes, keep going, don't stop, keep going, yes. Like, that shit feels so motherfucking good, and I ain't never looked back. He ended up eating my ass or whatever, ended up putting me down or whatever. He ended up telling me to turn back around, give him some more head, get that shit wet, get that shit sloppy. So I got that shit right the fuck sloppy. I'm talking about sound effects, slurp sounds, all of that. I'm talking about the whole, like, if you don't, I'm telling you, I'm not even lying for the YouTube, I'm not capping none of that. When I'm in there, when I'm high fuck in the mood, and I know you enjoying it, I'm telling you, it's gonna get dangerous. Fucking with me, I know what I can do, and I know what I'm capable of doing. And that night, he brought that shit out of me. So, I ended up giving him that little work, that little slurp, that, you know what I'm saying? Like, eating that shit up.
Can't no nigga ever close my mouth. I'ma sit on that dick if I want to, bitch. I'ma sit on that dick if I want to, bitch.
He turned me back around, and he trying to stick the tip in. Once he stick the tip in, I'm just like, hey, hold on. Cause I just got done smoking. I was like, hey, this shit hurt a little bit. You kind of work my little jaw, you know what I'm saying? So the high kind of like wore off a little bit, but I need to be faded. Cause I'm just like, I don't know what the pain gonna feel like. and it's already hurting, and you barely sticking the tip in, and it's already hurting. Yeah, I need to go ahead and get a little more high. So I said, hey, hold on. Let me roll up a little blunt right quick. Let me roll up a little blunt so I can boost my little high a little bit, right? So boom. I ended up rolling my little blunt, right? Rolling my little blunt. And as I'm rolling, type shit, he leaned over. He ended up licking and sucking my nipple. And that's also how I knew I had a nipple fetish, because he just did it out of the blue. I didn't tell him to do it. I didn't ask him to do it. None of that. He just did it right out of the blue. So when he did it, I just fell in love with it. It's just like everything that he did, I fell in love with. This is my first time experiencing anything like this. My first time doing anything like this. My first time ever letting a nigga top me. Me bottoming. Like, this is my first time me doing all of this. So everything that he did, I fell in love with. I ended up rolling my little blunt, smoking. You know what I'm saying? Ended up bending back over type shit. Laying down on my stomach. And he ended up going in again. And then, you know what I'm saying? I was just smoking, listening to the music, just singing to myself or whatever. And as he'll go in deeper, he'll like talk to me in my ear, caress my body, like kiss all over my neck, suck my ears and shit, like just doing the whole nine, like being the grown man that he is. Like, this man was 30 years old. This man had a whole wife at home. This man had a whole wife at home. I'm talking about experience, like to the gods, like experience. So I'm just like, wow, like. And it's just like, before you know it, I was just smoking and he was stroking. Smoking and stroking, smoking and stroking, smoking and stroking. Like, I'm telling you, I was smoking and he was stroking. And I'm gonna tell you, it hurt. But the way that he did it, it felt good. Like, it hurt while he was doing it. It was painful. But he made me feel comfortable. He made me feel safe. He made me feel like, he just made me feel like it's okay. Like, take it. It's gonna be okay. And I didn't let him go. I didn't let him open me up. Like, I didn't let him go too far. Like, I think I let him like knock like one wall down. But he did open me up. And he did knock one wall down. He didn't get to that second wall, because I wasn't going, like, I really couldn't go that long. It lasted probably about a good hour. Because it was like 12 something. Then I smoked. By the time we started fucking, it was probably like, what, 3, 4 in the morning, something like that. So I did it for about a good hour. I took it for about a good hour, and then after that, I couldn't take no more. I was like, you know what? I'm done. I can't take no more. I just can't take no more. So we ended up doing like oral, and like we ended up doing foreplay and stuff like that. And then eventually he ended up going back in again.
You's a freaky ass nigga. Fuck you mean?
But like I said, I couldn't take it for that long. So he ended up going back in again, and I was just like, yeah, it's good, but it hurt. And after a while, when the high started wearing off, it started to hurt more and more and more. So the more the high kept wearing off, and the deeper he went, the more it hurt, and the more I pushed him back. So I pushed him back, and he was trying to go deeper while I was trying to tell him not to go deeper. I was pushing him back while he was trying to go forward. It was just like a tick for tack, like what we doing? So eventually I said, that's enough. And we ended up just stopping. We ended up doing oral, and like I said, doing oral, being passionate, foreplay. We basically started doing foreplay again. And I ended up shooting like I know I would, because I do it every time. every time the mood is right, every time the vibe is right, every time that the energy is just so high and the vibes is just so good and we just into the shit, like into it, I'm gonna shoot every time. So that was no surprise to me. I shot.
You's a freaky ass nigga.
It's freaked out ass bitch.
That's enough internet for me today.
What he ended up doing was, we ended up 69ing. So I rolled his face while I was giving him sloppy top type shit. So when he ended up getting ready to, explode and shit, I ended up getting off. He ended up leaning up. I ended up laying down backwards. I just told him to shoot all over my face. And he literally shot all over my face. Cause I was just so turned on and I was just like, fuck it. Give me a facial. Fuck it. Just give me a facial. Fuck it. Telling you. Facial was amazing. Didn't taste it, didn't try it, didn't want to try it, but I ended up getting a facial, and that's how it all ended. We ended up chopping it up once again, and before he went home, type shit, we ended up kissing again, and again, and again. Before you know it, was like 6 something in the morning, going on 7 in the morning. So at that point, we just had to stop. I had to get out his car, and shit, he watched me walk home, walk across the street, and he waited for me to get in or whatever. Once he saw me get in, he pulled off. And so after that, shit, that was that. We ended up linking up again, a few more times, but eventually we lost connection. So yeah, it was kind of like, damn. But the thing about it is, I told him, I was like, if you really want to lock in, give me your number, give me your social media or something. He just kept bypassing what I was saying. He just kept ignoring what I was saying. Of course I understood he was DL type shit. So that trust just had to be built, you know what I'm saying? Me looking back, I really didn't understand, but now I do understand. He was a DL man. He did have a wife at home, and trust has to be built. So I can see why he was kind of overlooking what I was saying and kind of just wanted to keep it on the out, because he didn't want to get caught up, and I didn't want to put him in no type of drama or no mess. So, but it was just damn, we lost connection, and it's just what the fuck? So, yeah, that was my first time ever bottoming. Yeah, it hurt, but like I said, the pain was most definitely turned into pleasure. With that being said, like, comment, subscribe, and share. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about this video in the comments down below. Yeah, I was a little freak. I'm still a little freak. But I just kind of feel bad that we lost connection, because I'm just damn. Still to this day, I kind of still want to ride that face again, because But it is what it is. It is what it is. Time will tell. I still got my whole life ahead of me, so you never know what you're going to run into next. With that being said, like, comment, subscribe, and share. Share this video with a friend, cousin, family member. Share this video on every social media platform possible. Y'all give me more video ideas in the comments down below. This is my first video back. It's 2025. It's a new year. Happy New Year to everybody. Yeah. With that being said, I don't know how I'm going to let y'all go. But, yeah, I guess I just say what I say all the time. I don't know what my next video gonna be, but it's gonna be soon. And wait, what? Hold on, don't tell me I forgot my intro. My outro. I don't know when my next video gonna be, but it's gonna be soon. And on that note, I am out. Peace.